Hey, what's up? It's Caroline with Fleet Feet, and today we are going to be talking about trail shoes. Now, whether you're a new trail runner or a single track diehard, spring is a great time to get off the road and explore the trails. Now, with tons of new launches coming out this spring, we broke down our top 5 trail shoes for spring 2023. First up on our list is the Brooks Catamount 2. This shoe weighs in at 8.6 ounces for the women's, 9.7 ounces for the men's model. It's got a 6mm heel-to-toe drop and a 31mm heel stack height and a 25mm stack height in the forefoot. Now, reviewers loved the Brooks Catamount 2 because it's simply built. It's got everything you need and nothing you don't. It's got a DNA Flash midsole, a lugged outsole, and a Sky Vault propulsion plate that doubles as a protective rock plate. Fleet Feet wear tester and trail junkie Ashley says, "I love the simplicity of the Catamount 2. It's really easy to go overboard trying to trailify a shoe, but Brooks went the opposite direction. They included trail-ready elements in a gentle, understated way that ensures the Catamount feels easy to wear right out of the box. It feels thoughtful, like a trail runner made it." Next up on our list is the Kahu Iconi Trail. Now, all Kahu shoes are made with the data from 3 million Fleet Feet Fit ID foot scans, so this shoe is as close as made for your feet as you're gonna get. This shoe weighs in at 9.8 ounces for the women's model, 13.3 ounces for the men's. It's got a 5mm heel-to-toe drop, bringing it to a 28mm stack height in the heel and 23 in the forefoot. The Kahu Iconi offers a unique ride thanks to Kahu's signature fulcrum shape, which propels you forward with each stride. Now, reviewers noticed that while the shoe feels a bit firm at first, it really comes to life as you get into your rhythm and pick up the pace. Reviewers were also really impressed with how quickly this shoe dries. Fleet Feet reviewer Mandy says, "It's rained almost every day in North Carolina for the past 3 weeks, meaning there were some muddy sections on my run. I was super impressed with the drainage of the Iconi Trail. My entire foot would be covered in water and within a few steps, it was dry." The next shoe on our list is the Mizuno Wave Mujin 9. Now this shoe weighs in at 10.1 ounces for the women's model, 12 ounces for the men's. It's got a 10mm heel-to-toe drop, a 38mm stack height in the heel, and 28 in the forefoot. Reviewers love this shoe because of its ample cushioning and medial TPU plate for added stability. It's even got a Michelin rubber outsole for extra traction and extra durability. Reviewer Nate says, "The Wave Mujin 9 has a touch more stability in the heel counter than most trail shoes. I ran on a mix of trail, fire road, and even some pavement, and the shoe rolled really nicely along. What I absolutely love about this shoe is the Michelin rubber outsole. This rubber means business. Not only is it tacky, but it's got some serious teeth to dig into whatever terrain you're running on." And we can't have a trail running shoe roundup without talking about a carbon-plated trail shoe, which is where the Saucony Endorphin Edge comes in. Carbon plates have begun working their way into the trail running world in addition to road running, and this gives you some extra responsiveness and extra energy return on your next off-road adventure. The Saucony Endorphin Edge weighs in at 7.8 ounces for the women's model and 9 ounces for the men's model. This shoe has a 6mm heel-to-toe drop. It's got a 36mm heel stack height and 30 in the forefoot. As we log more miles in these next generation trail shoes, we're learning how carbon plates work when rocks, roots, twists, and turns create a more challenging environment off-road. Nevertheless, reviewers felt that Saucony did a spectacular job with the Endorphin Edge. Reviewer Mandy says, "Being a bit of a heavier and slower runner, I normally think that carbon-plated shoes are for the people who are on the podiums and not in the back of the pack. But the Endorphin Edge made me rethink this notion. As a mom who works full-time while training for ultramarathons, saving myself a bit of time for training runs is invaluable." Last but not least is the Saucony Peregrine 13. This shoe weighs in at 8.1 ounces for the women's model and 9.2 ounces for the men's. It's got a 4mm heel-to-toe drop, a stack height of 28mm in the heel, and 24 in the forefoot. The Saucony Peregrine 13 offers the same PowerTrack outsole as the previously mentioned Endorphin Edge, but the lugs are 1 millimeter deeper for an enhanced grip. And while it's not overly cushioned, it does offer enough underfoot protection to keep your feet happy over long miles on the trails. Reviewer Nate says, the Peregrine provides great cushion and protection for shorter to medium-length trail runs. I think the half marathon distance or shorter is a sweet spot for this nimble, grippy, responsive thing of beauty. That's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you want to learn more about trail shoes, but you aren't ready to leave the roads behind just yet, check out our video review of Altra's Road to Trail shoe, the Altra Outroad.